Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book, and
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on, let me turn it on.
Hello and good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm here.
Is that a loaded
I made
question?
it. Yeah. I'm good.
It was a
I'm
very
good.
large breath, and
Yes. I wasn't ready for that question.
kind of like me yesterday when I went and I had a meditation / cleansing / oh, you need this, you need this, you need this. I'm like, apparently I guess so.
Yeah.
I came home stinking like a bomb of sage. Apparently I needed it.
But did you come home feeling better?
I did. I felt great.
Good.
I felt
Good.
lifted. I don't know whether you believe in any of that, but I don't really, but I was there in it and I was like, well, this feels good. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
And I came home. So thank you, Monet, and our friends over at the center trying to get me involved in stuff. Even
Love it.
meanwhile, this morning, I got a text message from my friend Asia. You should come to my boot camp at 6:30 in the morning before you do Mashpee TV tomorrow.
Absolutely not.
Should I? Jury's out.
I mean, I hear the part that you should, but I also hear the part that sounds terrible.
Well, I was regaling you with all of my tales of Ruckford over the
Yes,
weekend.
yes.
And, I had to jump in for a leg because I had injured teammates. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't die.
Mhm.
Right, left, right,
Mhm.
left. Once again in my life, I had an injury, which is why I stopped running.
Interesting. Okay.
I broke my foot and I was in a boot for
Oh.
about a year
Oh God.
because I kept running on it at the Falmouth Road Race. In fact, that year I was the final finisher. They had 14 people come out and get there are 90-year-old people that cross that finish line, no
Yeah.
problem. There's me with
Yeah.
my broken hoof. Slowly crossing the finish line. Oh
Dragging
my
it
God,
along
right?
with ya.
Exactly. So it was like a
Oh.
sneaker full of mush by the time I got over
Oh.
the finish line. And I was like, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Sarah Murphy actually ran over and was like, you've inspired us to give a last place finish. And I was like, have I? Wonderful. Thanks, Sarah.
Doesn't make me feel better.
It doesn't, but yeah, we got it done. So we had a good time. Oh my OMFG. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Cindy.
All in capital letters. Cindy, how's your
Yes.
wing healing?
Oh, is Cindy rocking
She
a
had a
frozen shoulder?
Yeah, she had a shoulder surgery.
Oh, I need that. Mine's frozen, and it this is how high I can lift it.
Welcome to the
Yep.
morning of talking about our
Yeah.
ailments here, everybody. We've reached that age of our
We're
life
broken. We're broken people.
where everything is broken. And how was your re-entry after school vacation week where you're like, yes.
Oh my gosh, I was so grateful.
Like, thank you.
Mashpee Public Schools, put your earmuffs on. My my daughter has a really bad gag reflex. She had a throat injury when she was born, and so she ended up vomiting before school on Monday.
No.
And it was all phlegm, and I was like, "You don't have a fever." I was like, "Take some Zofran and go to school."
As every loving mother has to say sometimes, get gone.
Yes, I love you so much, but please go back to school.
Time to go.
Yeah.
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 We had our first tennis match yesterday. Well, actually, his second
Oh.
actual tennis match for the high school, but he ended up winning. So he's never played tennis before. And it made me laugh.
Yeah.
Whoever their coordinator is, the moms and dads of the tennis team, they're so wonderful, sending everybody photos and videos
Oh.
and bringing snacks. It's really quite a cute little community.
Yeah.
So thank you for welcoming us in with open
Nice.
arms, as my son has
Nice.
never played tennis
I
before.
know. How did he choose tennis?
I don't know. I think that they were they needed a couple of extra people. And then the coach was like, Cody, you'd be good. And he's like, I'll try it.
You are raising such genuine humans.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good job.
I just wasn't expecting it.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Good morning, Anthony and Bella. Very nice to see you this morning. I saw your mom yesterday over at the center doing a live video for their Tuesday talks. Hi, Sam. I loved your cute little yellow dress. Very much on brand for me.
We love yellow.
I know,
Yellow,
right?
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're bright, shiny people. We
Yes,
can't help
we
it.
Yes, we are.
And Cindy said she'd be happy to chat with you about her surgery.
I saw that. Cindy, I'm reaching out. We're going to have a chat. I also want you in my fall cohort. So get it together, lady.
Oh my gosh, yes. What's up, Dan Chase? When are you going to be visiting us here on the Cape? We've missed you. It's almost summer people season. One of my favorite articles that was ever written. Summer people, summer not. The real Cape. And it is about to begin. We're a month away from Memorial Day weekend. We're a month away from farmers market season. We're a month away from all kinds of things. And it is all hands on deck in my house. Yeah. Amina, if you are watching, I need your help today. It's unboxing season.
Ooh.
It's exciting, but it's not because I've got to inventory everything.
And then you have to store everything.
And well, Cliff flipped around the motor vehicle yesterday and we're dusting it all off. He went and got fresh gas in it. And I'm like, all right, we got to load her up.
I guess this is real.
Because that is our floating storage facility at this point.
Perfect.
For the farmer's market. We'll be rolling her on over to the Mashpee Commons in 1 month. I know we've got to look at the farmer's market this Saturday. I don't know what the weather's going to look like. And unfortunately, a lease was just signed on the space that we were going to use in case it was a rain day.
No.
It's good. It's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, we're excited for more stores and more commerce that is happening at the Commons. But at the same time, we've just lost our cover.
Your indoor market.
Yeah. So to be determined, probably I'll make a decision tomorrow so that I'm not like stressing out our bakers and our makers and the people that take a lot of time and planning to feed people.
Sure.
I know it's one of those things. Mother Nature, it's still spring.
Yeah.
We're still here. Got to roll with the punches.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So what's going on with you? Spring cohort is in full swing.
Yes. I can't ever pick a favorite cohort. Every cohort is like, we're your favorite, right? And it's like, yeah, of course you are.
They're all great though.
They're all so amazing. But this cohort, man, they've just got they just came in guns blazing and they're here for it. And I am loving this cohort.
You've got some heavy hitters on there too.
We do.
Some people that I was like, I am not expecting them to do EforAll, but they're growing their business their own way. And I think that that's so important to mention for the fact that no matter where you are and what stage of your business you're in.
Yep. I was having a conversation with one of the entrepreneurs yesterday about Big Mama Spreadsheet, which is the spreadsheet that we give to all the entrepreneurs where they outline their fixed costs and their all the variables.
Do you know I finally figured it out?
Did you?
Yeah, 5 years later.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, it finally makes sense to me now.
When it clicks, it clicks. But I was telling them that the really cool thing about EforAll is that you can have one entrepreneur present and they're bringing in $150,000 a month. And then you can bring in an entrepreneur who's bringing in $500 a month.
Yeah.
Because it all depends on, is this your mainstream of income or is this your side hustle? And that spreadsheet works for all walks of the job force.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to put together like a 3-tiered one for our $9.90 in the nonprofit, and I'm like, oh wow, I'm doing it.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I understand it. Yes. There's a difference there sometimes. Sometimes you just, I feel like with EforAll, you're just learning, so you're going through the motions. Yep. But when it clicks, and I was like, oh, I finally get it.
I understand now.
5 years later, it's cool.
Yes. So my spring cohort is coming down the hill. They have their final presentations the first week of June.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
What's up, Mari? Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. She goes, I want that excellent spreadsheet. Yes. You definitely do. Good morning, Miss Serafina. I missed you.
Serafina.
I got like a flurry of activity with Serafina, and then she went away. She had to go back to her like other job.
She had to go be a human somewhere
I know.
else.
We do have a lunch and learn coming up in May that I will see you at, and that is leveraging AI for your business,
cool.
And then actually deploying it within your business.
Cool.
So yeah, we've got an IT firm that's coming in and we're offering free lunch. So if you want to be an entrepreneur member of the Mashpee Chamber of Commerce, we've got a lower tier membership for that.
Cool.
And also for our farmers market members, you're allowed to take advantage of these lunch and learns and other stuff that the chamber does.
Very cool.
So yeah, while you're growing your business, please come and enjoy a free lunch. This one happens to be at Cape Cod Coffee on Route 130. And if you ever want the list of events I just filled out May. And I'm like, oh my God. There are so many things going on in May. It's the spring, right? This is when we're like, okay, it's here. Season's ready.
Right. Bring on Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that our entrepreneurs are probably feeling that too, that little itch.
Yeah. Yep. So many of our entrepreneurs are seasonal.
Well, that's why I was
businesses.
curious to see
Yeah.
what was the breakdown of seasonal versus non,
I think I have a lot of non-seasonal.
which is cool.
Yeah. And I think that so many communities are doing like winter markets too. And so that's helping these seasonal businesses kind of pump into that off season.
Yeah, jump in at any point, which is
Yeah.
really nice. You don't have to
Yeah.
like gear it all up. You can kind of work out the bugs a little bit
Right.
for some of the other
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
I know for me, my seasons just sort of shift. You know, less music bingo, less trivia, more DJ stuff, more activities, more
Yep.
markets, more other stuff.
Yep.
So I do welcome the changing of the seasons, just so that I don't get stagnant and bored doing the same thing all the time.
100%. Absolutely.
Not to say we
Absolutely.
don't do that.
No.
Good
No.
morning, Miss Emily. Hi. Oh, hi, Scott. How are you today? We are here. I've got Jen Christian, who is not only an EforAll worker. Like, what is your official position?
I'm the program manager.
Program manager. She's got a nonprofit.
Yes. Yeah. So I run Car Seat Mama. We just celebrated our first year as a nonprofit. I go around the Cape and beyond and educate caregivers and parents alike on the usage and installation of their car seats.
I just saw a crazy crime story where a 7-year-old took her little sister on a 10-mile joyride in mom's car, left the vehicle after hitting a parking strip. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
Were they wearing a car seat? Did she put the baby in the car seat?
Was the little sister properly restrained? No, they were riding in the passenger seat.
No, she put one of them in the car seat.
Oh my God. Wow. All right, I take it back.
No injuries were reported, so both children are okay and back to their guardians.
Perfect.
But I had a good laugh about it, that the 10-year-old at least knew, the 7-year-olds at least knew that the baby went in the car seat.
You need to go in the car seat.
Before we took the sibling for a ride.
You want to come with me and go for a ride? Get in your car seat. That's right. Safety first.
I know how they all love to play grown up a little bit, but this is terrifying.
That is terrifying. Yes. In the car seat world, we have a saying, which is look before you lock. So you look in your car, you make sure you didn't forget anybody or anything, and then you lock before you leave, and that way nobody can get into your car. And I guess we now need to add hide your keys.
Right. Please and thank you. Emily said she's going to have to book an appointment with you when her baby boy's car seat gets checked.
Yes, absolutely. I will be. You've got some time, and I'm going to do. I don't remember what her due date is, but I'll be at
July.
I'll be at the farmers market June 22nd, I believe it is, doing a seat check event. So we'll plan you for that day.
I know she's going to be very largely pregnant at that point.
Yes, she will be ready to have both car seats ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, you've got a handful. You've got something that I've never had is like this close in age. I think 2.5 was my closest in age.
Yeah. No, mine are 6 years apart. So.
Oh yeah, you timed that well.
Nope. No, I did not. No, but
get rid of everything.
Yeah, exactly. Starting from scratch.
Right. Hello. We've got a lot of new faces on here today. Thank you so much for joining us. Jen Christian, the program manager of EforAll, is here. Not only do we have the spring cohort going on, but it's already opening up for the fall cohort.
Yeah. So the time is now. If you are thinking about joining EforAll and joining our fall cohort, the applications are open on eforall.org. We are looking for everybody from I have this great idea to I'm ready to pivot my business and try something new. So it doesn't matter what stage of entrepreneurship you are in. We would love to have you. The application process can be a little bit daunting. It's a lot. It's very thorough application process. I always advise my applicants to give it your true, honest, share, some of your guts in that. Don't just go to AI and have them give the answers for you.
I guess Meta has their version of Chat GPT that they're rolling out. As I was like, oh, is that why my phone did an update overnight?
Oh.
It's like, oh, what new fresh hell awaits me here on this stupid device that my entire life is tethered to.
Exactly.
God.
Exactly.
I had a great
So-
conversation with a friend yesterday about just taking 30 minutes to like put this down and like work on some breathing.
Yeah.
And take a walk. And I'm really looking forward to trying to employ this in my day.
I like that. I like that a lot. I could try that.
Just because it's so hard. I'm one of those people that like really just wants to finish the job. I'm like,
Yeah.
finish it.
Yeah.
But then I get caught up and then I've been seated for 6 hours without even not realizing that I need to stretch. Then it's like a process to even get up out of my chair because I got to like work on stretching my hip flexors. Like this is how long
It's so
I'll sit. I
hard.
know.
It's so hard.
But it's like I feel like sometimes if I pull my focus away, then I won't
Yeah.
finish it or I won't come
Yeah.
back to it.
Yep.
Kind of like pressing send on a grant application. That's why I
Submit.
was like,
Whoops,
oh my
that's
God,
fine.
Stephanie, really? Whatever. It got done.
Whatever. It's done. Day late, buck short.
I know. And you
Fine.
know, well, at least it was definitely on time. But also, did you see how I didn't even second guess it? I'm like, I'm not
No.
going to reread it
Nope.
and make myself upset about it.
Nope. We are hitting submit and we're crossing our fingers.
This is this time of year where I feel
Yeah.
supremely overwhelmed.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter is coming home. We're kind of getting the house. Everything is in flux right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I dredged it all up and I'm so thankful. Shout out to our cleaning service. I really, really appreciate you and need you on the regular. It was so nice to just go into my bathroom and I was like, oh, it's clean.
Mm. There is nothing better.
Where everything else seems to be just a hot mess and a
Yeah. Yep.
disarray.
Yep. Yep.
I had a clean bathroom and that made my heart happy this morning. It's the little things.
It's the little things. Oh, adulthood is so much
Right?
fun. Yeah.
Our question of the day today is if you had your choice of getting a pet goat or a pet bird, what would you go with?
Gosh.
I think
Oh,
goat
man.
is winning.
I feel like Tanya would disown me if I said bird.
I feel like a bird would be easier.
Yeah, I would get a goat, but I would get like one of those like forever small goats. Like a little dwarf.
Oh, the teeny tiny dwarf goat.
Yeah, he would just be like a little hoppy.
Right?
Yeah,
A little friend.
yeah,
But for now, I just have children.
yeah.
That's what we have.
That's what we. I have a Great Dane who follows me everywhere.
I saw someone it reminded me you saying the Great Dane because
Yeah.
they're a massive, massive
Huge.
being that you live with.
Yeah.
We were driving to trivia last night at Shipwrecked, and I looked over, and Cliff's eyes are so bad at this point. I was like, "Is that man walking a cow?" He was walking a cow by the
Yep.
East Falmouth Golf Course, and I was like,
Also
"Oh,
known
yeah."
as a Great Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, I thought that was a big dog." I said, "Cliff, it is a cow."
Was it a cow?
Yes.
Oh my
It was
god.
literally a cow. Like, this is how bad his eyesight is.
Oh my god. Was it like a smaller cow or was it like a full-on cow?
It was like a smaller hairy coo, but it was definitely a Highland.
It was
cow.
a cow. There was nothing dog-like about it.
No, it was orange. Well, have you ever seen an orange
my
dog
God.
that was that large? It just wasn't.
All right. Sorry, Cliff. I can't be on your side for that one.
I looked over and I was like, "Sir, you just had an eye exam. This is not
Yeah,
good."
You failed.
Oh,
You
so
failed.
such failure.
Oh, that's
So we were
funny.
in like some Apple playground, something rather online, and he has his font like this huge, and he made these like avatars of him and I. And I'm like,
saw those.
what is with my teeth? Why do
Yeah.
they look like
You have
cardboard?
very long teeth.
So creepy. It is like horror movie, Stephanie,
Yes,
with creepy,
yes,
sharp
yes.
teeth. And he's like,
Yeah.
"Well, I look good." Like, of course you do. I said, "You can see that though. That's how
Yeah.
you can see that, but you can't tell the difference between a cow and a dog on the side of the road."
Right. Oh man.
He needs to step away from his computer for a little bit and let his
Yeah.
eyes readjust
Yeah.
sometime. I think he spends a lot of time on a
He
screen.
needs a break. He
Right.
needs a break for sure.
Melissa says, "Goat, they're way too cute. This is what I'm rolling with right now." You have a fundraiser coming up, Miss, and we're really looking forward to it. Is it tomorrow? Is your fundraiser tomorrow over at the Loft? I know Funktopus is playing. Grab Brothers is playing. There's so many wonderful auction items, including Fender Strat, and all kinds of collectibles.
Very cool.
I know.
And who is this for?
So Melissa had brain surgery.
Oh, wow.
Several of them.
Yeah.
And she's just not been able to recoup anything.
Yeah.
She's got family.
Yeah.
She's got a bunch of small children. She's got to go to Boston every single week. Like, she's not cured. The brain tumor is still there, or the lesion rather is still there. So it's something that she's continually struggling with.
Yeah.
And her treatment, and it's not going anyway, and it's not getting any cheaper. So this is just kind of a way to get her up to snuff. Ashley, where have you been? I don't even know what's going on with Karen Reed. We haven't had an update in days. I texted you the Karen Reed update. She said she hasn't been feeling very well recently. Feel better. I wiped down all of this yesterday because Hank came in gargling some pollen.
Oh, it's that time of
so
year.
Well.
No, nope. That's right. I won't lick the microphone.
Yeah, right. I washed it down. You're fine. Everything's been sanitized. Lick away. I'll sanitize it later.
No, thank you. Hard pass.
And good morning, Miss, handcrafted by Erin. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you very shortly. We have not been able to connect with each other. She had done a bunch of stuff. She had back surgery, and then she was over at Knockabout for Patty's Day, but I just wasn't able to get over there over the weekend. I wasn't feeling good. And we have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
With the amount you and I and all of us work.
All the hats. Sometimes you have to take off all the hats and just lay like broccoli.
Yep. So I had my broccoli day on Sunday. It was lovely.
Good for you. Love that for you.
I needed it.
Yes.
You've got a couple of events coming up let's see. You're going to be a beer tender.
Yes, I will be a celebrity beer tender with Kristen Marshall and Kai Childs of EforAll at Cape Cod Beer on May 15th. It's a really cool event that they put on that all tips go to whatever organization is doing the beer tending. So we will be doing that on May 15th at 6:00 down at Cape Cod Beer in Hyannis. And then at the end of May, I am being super vulnerable, and I am going to be a storyteller at 3 Picks and a Pint on May 29th. And I'm excited for that.
Yeah, Kai had sent that to me, and she's like, I'd love you for this. And I'm like, me too. But I knew that I cannot do all of the things.
Right.
I will go and see if I can support you on that day, because I would love to see that.
Yeah.
So 3 Picks and a Pint. Can you explain what the concept is?
Yeah. So it's really cool. So you pick out as a storyteller, you pick out 3 pictures that you can talk about for 5 minutes each. And I have picked a very strong photo. I've picked a meaningful photo, and I've picked a life-changing photo.
Yeah.
And
you're really doing this, which I love. You know, sometimes we go through the motions when we are asked to do something or make a presentation, or just show up to things, and you're like, okay, well, I can offer a couple of tidbits of information. You're actually digging deep and doing some serious storytelling.
So my thing with being on stage is I'm a great storyteller. I can sit here and shoot the shit with you all day long, but put me on a stage, I need a script. So I am working on what those stories are going to be, and I will be reading from a piece of paper because that's just my confidence level.
Yeah. It is a different experience altogether.
Yeah. And I think when you're getting vulnerable, sometimes having that little cheat sheet is helpful.
Yep. The crib sheet, if you will.
Yeah.
I know that when I first started doing talks, giving talks, or talking to people in general, as I was definitely afraid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And everyone's like, Stephanie, you talk for a living. Yeah, I talk in a room.
Right.
By myself.
Staring at a camera.
With a microphone.
Right. Before you weren't even with a camera.
No, I was in a room with a microphone. I didn't see people. And people did not react to me or with me. I was just all by myself.
Right.
So yes, 60,000 people were listening to me, but no, I didn't know that they were. So it was a very
Right.
one-sided situation. So when
Right.
you're in front of people and you can see their faces and see their reactions and
Yes.
see how they're coming back with you, you're like, oh, I've lost them. They're not even looking at me anymore. Then you're focused on that rather
Yeah.
than talking to them.
Right.
It's just a different
And that's my
concept.
fear, is that I'll be like, and you see this picture, this one, and you see it, and
You're going to be great.
yeah.
I'm
so
glad that you're
thank
putting
you.
yourself out there. And I
Thank
love the
you.
fact that we're still pushing ourselves, doing things that we're like, ugh, about even at our age.
With
I'm older
'cause
than you.
We're gluttons. We're gluttons. That's what it comes down to. We see this new opportunity. We're like, I could do that.
Right.
I could do that.
But I
And
think it's
then-
also good for our kids, for our family to
Yes.
see that it's okay to still take risks. It is
Yes.
okay to still put yourself out there. I think that was the biggest thing that I
100%.
learned from EforAll was
Yeah.
that we were in a group full of humans and we were all in the same playing field and we were all at different ages and
Yeah.
stages of our life.
Yeah.
And it was really nice to see older entrepreneurs that were like, bleep it. I've worked
Yeah.
every single day my entire life and I'm 60 years old and I'm going to start this business
Yes.
because I've always wanted to
Yes.
do it.
Yep, exactly. I love that. I absolutely love that.
So here we are still doing scary things.
Yes. Yes. You can do hard things. You can absolutely do it. And I like that there's beer involved. I'm
Yeah.
not a drinker,
Yeah.
but I might get a pint to go with the story.
Just in case. And other people are drinking. So it takes the pressure off of you
Yes.
just a little bit. Get another beer.
Yeah.
I sound better.
The story's going to be so much better with a fresh beer. I promise.
Erin says, I am almost human again. I can walk now and I'm
Oh.
driving. 3 long months. I'm so excited to see you at the market. I'm hoping that you're
yay.
feeling better than before. That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Before the surgery.
Yeah. Oh, man. We are just surgery talk.
I
this
know.
morning.
Well, it happens. Crying out loud. I'm feeling like I needed surgery today. I'll tell you that right now. I had a little bath before you came over.
Oh, my
I
God.
was like, oh, she's at Dunkin'. Good. I've got time. Epsom salt.
Perfect.
Well, I'm still like recovering a little.
Oh, man. I don't know how you do
My
it.
body's not used to all those stairs.
No.
This freaking Pilgrim Monument got me. I'll tell you what.
Oh, man.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, you will.
I know. I had
Yeah,
a
you
friend of
will.
ours there, like, we've just planned our vacation during Ruck so that we won't be asked for it.
Oh, my God. I mean, you got to come up with strategies, right?
Well, I think that's theirs and they're sticking to it.
Yeah. One thing, and I know that I'll be back and we'll be talking about it before it comes, but also on the EforAll.org webpage, you can sign up. We do pitch contests.
Yeah.
So we have one coming up in October, and it's going to be anything that is blue economies based. So if you are a fisher family, if you make jewelry from shells, if you do yoga on the beach, it's really loose blue economy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And also, don't leave it to the last minute. Start thinking about it
No.
now if you really want to do it and
Yes.
start working out their concepts with your friends and family and
Absolutely.
trusted peers because
Yeah.
it's
Take your time with that application.
yeah, it is I don't know. It's a different space than going through the whole full cohort.
Yes. Yes.
It is very much like come with gusto
Yeah.
and make this presentation because you could win some money.
Correct. Yep.
I love it. I love the whole group. I think Jen, you guys do such a good job. Kristen has been huge on the Cape of just really supporting small businesses.
Yeah, she's so good.
Right?
Like I couldn't do this without her, and I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up Taiki. He does such a phenomenal job at his, halftime job.
I know. Well, he's
but
also
he's
grown in
just-
his life and like
Yes.
married and house
Yes,
and
little homeowner.
I know, like, right. But also
Cute.
shared all of the struggles. These are some of the
Yeah.
huge issues that are facing Cape Cod.
Yep.
We do not have enough houses. We do not have
No.
enough places for people to
No.
live, to do the jobs in which we need them to do. Right. It's one
Right.
of our biggest issues.
Right.
We've run out of land.
Right. Right.
We've run out of affordable housing.
Yep.
It is no longer, or was it ever, affordable to live here.
Right. Right. That's
We don't
very
know.
fair.
So
Right.
these are situations, but he's been very open and
Yeah.
kind of documenting the process
Yeah,
of
it's
what a
very
young
cool.
couple is going through to try and get their home
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. So I've loved the process and watching it all with them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
thank you for your vulnerability.
Yes, absolutely. Love that.
It's serious. Oh my God. Spring. I'll tell you what's serious.
Don't mind Stephanie over here.
Disgusting. Some people just don't learn.
No.
Like our gentleman that was stranded on Mount Fuji.
Yep. So he had a medical emergency and got life flighted and was rescued from the mountain.
Yep.
And then days later, he decided, I need to go back for my rucksack and my cell phone. And wouldn't you know, rescued again for the same illness.
I absolutely love this story because it would be me. I'm going to go back for my phone. I'll be right back. I just left it on a mountain over there. I'm going to
I know right where it is. It's by the purple flag. I know right where it is.
What an idiot.
Oh, some people.
He couldn't have been the only one on Mount Fuji. It's got to be like climbing season or something.
Right.
He could have asked somebody to go back there at some point. Like, if you're going back there.
Tim, you doing Mount Fuji this weekend? Purple flag. Grab my gear.
You just couldn't bring it back with me. Thanks.
Oh.
Does this person not have friends and people in his life?
No. The answer is no.
Like, what are you doing, buddy? Why are you going back for more?
Oh man.
Gluttons.
They're gluttons.
Yeah. I saw that, which I did not know. Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan.
Tell me more about this one.
Apparently Nauset grad.
Interesting.
I had no idea.
His 12-year-old girlfriend. She graduated last
honestly,
year.
How old is she? 24.
Okay, so she graduated.
So we've known her. I probably DJ'd a dance for her growing up. So. I'll be at Nauset next week DJing a dance for them. I was like, I've definitely done school dances for Jordan at some point in her life.
6 degrees of separation. Here we have it. Right there. I love it.
I gotta go back through the old photos and see where she was and all of this. 74 years old, dating a 24-year-old, but the two of them were doing an interview of some sort. And apparently somebody started talking about their origin story and she kind of like hushed him.
Oh.
As if there have been lies told.
Interesting.
Doesn't she know you've made it worse?
Yeah.
Now people have it's a dog with no bone and they're gonna find it.
And now we're going down the deep dive.
Yep. Just curious, Jordan.
Interesting.
And also I'll be checking all of my school dance photos to see if I find you. It's the little things, Jen.
I feel like she would be a front and center kind of gal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. But they're in love. So who am I to stop love? I just saw this new latest anti-aging obsession with getting inked with pink tattoos in bizarre places. There is a new beauty trend taking a hold of Asia, and it's one business in Thailand saying they've received over 500 requests a day for this treatment. So just, entrepreneur friends of ours that are in like the health and beauty aspect of things.
Get your tattoo license.
Right? Tik Ka, it's a shop in Bangkok, has been bombarded with inquiries after offering a new popular cosmetic treatment that involves tattooing a bright pink circle on clients' kneecaps.
That is not at all what I was expecting. I can't wait to look younger. Can you tattoo my kneecap?
I just don't get it.
Weird.
They're paying $120, 4,000 baht to get this regular tattoo. The ink fades over time. But apparently the clinic offers genital, armpit, elbow, heel, and scalp tattooing for customers who are looking to maintain their youthful appearances.
Wow. Just wow. That's all I have to say is wow.
Right?
Oh, it's not cute.
No.
It's like a giant circle of pink on your kneecap. Like your full kneecap. Look it up.
When it fades, does it get more youthful looking? Are you worried about, as you're aging, the way your knees look? Is that the number one thing that you're concerned with? We're like, my knees could look a little more youthful.
I'm gonna go to the dermatologist and talk about my kneecaps. What can we do? I heard about this pink tattoo trend. Are you doing that?
I don't know. As a people, I think that we're really struggling with our purpose.
I would have a really hard time looking at your pink kneecaps while they were healing and fading and saying, girl, them kneecaps look
Looking
20.
good.
Not happening. Not happening. Count me out.
I have a lot of fresh jokes here. I'm just going to leave alone.
You're going to leave those 20-year-old kneecaps alone.
Absolutely. Maybe it's like rug burn. I'm thinking.
Right, exactly. Like, is that what the pink is supposed to look like, you sicko? What is happening?
I can't. Good morning, Eleanor. Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. I've got Jen Christian with me, and she's a program manager for EforAll, and also
she's a professional, and she's here talking about rug burns.
Right.
It's all good on Stephanie's show. You never know what you're walking
Nope,
in on.
no, we're talking about youthful kneecaps.
Yep.
1-800-999 lemons. You can call us if you want to talk about youthful kneecaps.
Yep. Get it done.
I forgot I moved my phone to my other office. To go reach for my phone. And I moved it into the Chamber of Commerce. We have room for one golfer. I have one golfing slot open for Willow Bend on Monday. It looks like the weather is going to cooperate with us. So if you know anybody that wants to golf Willow Bend, we've got a great tournament that is happening, and it's to raise funds for our Mashpee High School seniors. Our scholarship day is coming up May 8th, in which we award all the high school seniors all the scholarships that they've applied for. So we're really excited to be able to offer this. And thank you very much to our business community. Also, May is Small Business Month.
Yes, it is.
So at the Chamber, if you are a member, whether you're an entrepreneur member, regular member, farmers market member, tier 1, 2, 3, whatever membership you're in, we are doing a social media takeover. So please send us your videos, send us your stuff, sign up for a day. And every single day in May, we'll be supporting one of our members.
I love that.
Yeah. And so I would love to continue this, but I thought it would be super fun. So I sent out an email. Check your email and sign up for a day so that we can support you.
Cool.
Right? All right, Kelly, I'll get back to you after the show. Speaking of an entrepreneur, I'm a Happy Gilmore kind of golfer. I can join. It's all in the hips. Come on by, Ashley.
Done and done. Count me in.
I know. Chuck was actually one of our trivia photos the other day. Everybody knew him from Happy Gilmore, but they didn't know he was an actual real
golfer
athlete.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers. I think he played professional football back in the day.
Okay.
He golfed after that.
What did he play in Happy Gilmore?
He was the golf coach.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. Oh, so he
the one that was eaten by the alligator.
Yeah.
With his wooden hand.
With his wooden hand. What genius writing we have been.
I know, right?
Given
Such
in
good
our
stuff.
Lives. Oh man.
Good stuff.
Yep.
What do we got? We've got something else on the list. Oh no, I was looking at Hawaii, where tis the vacation season. I think everybody just wrapped up school vacation last week, but I think we're planning our summer adventures.
Yeah. We are doing something fun at our house. So we all just got passports. It was kind of one of those like panic, you know who's in the office, and like, what if we
let's get the passport just in case.
So we all got our passports, and so now we're gonna do like the TikTok trend, but everybody's going to come to the table with their country of choice.
Love it.
And then we're just gonna have a randomizer pick which country we go to next April vacation.
So fun.
Yeah.
We pretty much did that with the kids, and pick one place or one thing or some activity that you want to do, and it's awesome. We've done 10 countries over the last 5 years.
Right. Yeah, that's huge.
Cheaper than Disney.
I went 7 or 8. Like, I lost track of how many times I went last year to Disney, which is just I enjoyed it.
It was your year of Disney. You loved it.
It was my year of Disney. It was my 40th birthday gift to myself, and now I'm over it and I'm ready to see
I did it.
The real world. Jokingly did say to my family that we could go to 11 countries if we just went back to Epcot. But we will not. We
They,
will not.
they didn't
So
find that very funny.
No, we
They're
will
like,
go
"Mom,
and see the world. So
Mom, let it go.
right now, our top contenders are Iceland, Ireland, Japan,
Ooh.
Mexico has been mentioned, Switzerland has been mentioned, and my husband has not landed on his
Oh,
yet.
I love this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of excited to see what
so
what the randomized picker is going to send you to.
Yeah. I think the next step will be everybody has to come with like a PowerPoint. Like we're going to do like the whole, school project.
I love this.
It'll be our summer school break project. Everybody will have to.
How much more fun are we than our parents?
Oh my God.
It's like way more fun.
I don't know, but you know what really worries me is like, are we not giving our kids enough trauma? Are they not going to be funny?
Oh, they'll be funny.
Okay, good.
They'll be fine. I really truly enjoy spending time with our two little ones. We really travel well together.
Good.
As soon as like one person starts acting up, there's always one that will step in.
Yeah.
And then the other two can adventure.
You just did Canada, right?
We did Montreal for Christmas.
Okay, so we are doing Toronto and Niagara for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you'll love it.
So, and we're doing the Canada, obviously we're doing the Canada
side.
So
I wanted to see my Canadian cousins, and they're in that area.
Cool. Yeah.
But we just didn't get a chance to get over there. We just did like the true Montreal winter situation, and it was like being at Disney.
Magical.
Well, it was. It was like being at a Disney chalet, if you will. I was like, this is so cute and adorable. And Cliff found this cute little apartment that was right in the thick of all of it. Yeah. So all we had to do was like step out our front door and like be part of it. So that was really nice.
See, we are the opposite people. We just picked our Airbnb because it's on a working vineyard and it's alone. There's no people.
That's great though. I think it's always a different adventure, right? We really wanted to motivate and do something in the ski area during maple sugaring season.
Oh, cool. Right.
But we just didn't get our act together, and we just got too busy, and we're broke. So we gotta work. We gotta work.
We make the best.
My magical adventures are done for now. The economy has shifted.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
Like boom. I know. I'll just have to wait for next year, where I'm going with another EforAll girl. Lisa is organizing a Lemonadio cruise. So if this is something that you want to do, and you want to do Greece, we're doing Greece. We're doing Montenegro, and we're doing Croatia.
Very cool.
And it is going to be a cruise on the Scarlet Lady, which I got to go on in January with Lisa and just see the actual ship itself. I absolutely adored it.
Oh, very cool.
And this is an adults only vacation. Yeah. It is happening next May, and it's reasonable. You can do it. The food is 5-star food.
Awesome.
I always get a little weird when you're on a cruise ship, and it seems to be like more, bigger, better.
I unfortunately died on Titanic.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So,
in your past life, she's not doing a cruise.
Cruises are out for me, unfortunately.
What's up, Robert?
Sorry. Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks for joining us. She'll plan another adventure for you.
Yeah.
I apologize that you died on the Titanic.
Thank you. Thank you. It was very tragic.
Can you imagine? You probably did.
I know. I feel so strongly about it that I will say I either survived and have the, survivor's guilt and trauma, or I died on the Titanic and have that trauma. But I can't.
I'm looking forward to shutting off this microphone and getting more into this conversation because I feel like we got a lot to talk about since I had my day of saging and cleansing yesterday.
Yeah. I will say my turnaround time, I also am very connected to the Holocaust. So my turnaround time from Titanic in 1912 and turning around for the Holocaust, I didn't live very long.
No,
I had short lives.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, hopefully you're here for the long one on this one.
This one I feel good about this one. I'm making good choices. I'm staying off boats.
Amy, you jumped in at a weird time, but we're happy that you're here for us.
Thanks for joining in. Just talking about death.
I know. Well, Amy's got ruby ribbon, which I absolutely love. I have definitely ditched the bra and have gone full circle with Amy over at Ruby Ribbon, and I've been enjoying all of that.
Where is that?
So she is just an entrepreneur. She is like I think she's one of the oldest entrepreneurs that I know
Love that.
and still in business for herself,
Love that.
doing it her way.
Love that.
I know.
That's inspiration.
And you may have seen her pop up here and there. I know that I've seen her at Cape Space.
yeah.
She's worked with Kim on one of her markets of some sort
Yeah. Okay.
that Kim will sometimes put together at
Yeah.
Cape Space.
Cool.
So that's where I saw her and I was like, oh, by the way, I need new stuff.
Perfect.
I know she had the sweet little changing tent. I'm like, all right, got it on.
Shimmy. Yep.
That's it.
I love it. I love it.
So yeah, I need some new stuff for the summer. Something a little bit more breathable.
Give the girls a break.
They need some air. I'll tell you that right now. We've been busy. Well, especially since now I'm moving my body again.
Yeah, that's good though. It's
I know.
good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Well, I said that I began this journey last year.
Yeah.
And I'm down 50 pounds since last year. But now I just need to like tone up.
Oh.
I know. I need to actually
it's so
like
much harder when you get older. Girls, listen. You ones in your 20s and 30s.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy that body of yours.
Yeah. Man.
I don't know if I can read your update before I go, Ashley. Let me see if I can pull it up. Because I do, in fact, get about 4,000 text messages a day. It's so awful. I finally watched the Karen Reed thing the other day, the one that was on whatever, Snow something rather. I feel like there was no information on there and it didn't definitely tell the story at all. So we'll have to see. Okay, here we go. I've got it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That is an update.
Okay, this is an update from Ashley. Several witnesses testified about events surrounding John O'Keefe's death. First responders, including firefighter paramedics Timothy Nuttall, I don't know, Daniel Whitley, Jason Decker described O'Keefe as deceased at the scene and recounted Karen Reed's distressed behavior, with Decker noting that she admitted her last interaction with O'Keefe was an argument. Carrie Roberts, a friend of O'Keefe, testified to helping search for him with Reed and administering CPR, later recalling Reed asking if she could have hit him. Roberts also mentioned recovering O'Keefe's phone from the scene. Digital forensic experts, including Trooper Nicholas Guarino and Ian Whiffen, presented phone data suggesting O'Keefe's phone remained near the location where his body was found and contradicted earlier claims that he climbed the stairs. Whiffen clarified that internet searches on Jennifer McCabe's phone were misinterpreted due to the web browser tab behavior. Yeah, it was like how long before you die in a cold or whatever.
Right.
But it wasn't until the morning in which she actually did it, like when they found them.
I also saw that in the like phone forensics that they knew that the temperature of the phone never reached a warmer state, so they think that he never made it into the house.
Right. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Other testimonies included Peggy, who said Karen Reed came to O'Keefe's home after his death, but denied, saying that he looked hit by a car, and a friend, Michael Camarino, who said he saw no signs of a troubled relationship. Two defense crash experts, Daniel Wolf and Andrew Rensler, faced questions about lost text messages, encrypted communications with defense attorneys. Wolf is expected to deliver the crash analysis by May 7th. Judge Cannon ruled that the defense crash experts could testify in the retrial.
Interesting.
Is the judge the one that they're calling Auntie Bev?
I don't know. I haven't been following it.
Because she does look like someone's auntie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love that.
I'm sure she is.
Yep.
I think I read it all, Ashley. Please let me know if that's the one that they're calling Auntie Bev, because I think that's also mean, but also funny.
It's all in good spirit.
She's like, yes. Okay.
So good.
Thank you for confirming that for us. Yeah, I don't know who to believe, but Ashley 100% believes her guilt.
Yes.
I did enjoy the neighbor, though, that they had just posted this video of him going, you can't get black eyes from being hit by a car. I disagree. And it was like the poor guy was like in this space that he was like up against a fence.
Yeah.
So his progressives, only one of his progressives was going off. So it only looked like he had one lens in his glasses. And I was like, who thought that this would be the one? This is the testimony breaker right there.
This is it. This is our winner.
The weird, crazy neighbor who hated the cop neighbor.
Right. Right. Totally sounds legit. Oh, man.
Let's air. They beat him up. Definitely. Definitely. Who gets hit by a car? The scratches on his arm. Who did that?
Oh my gosh.
This is a circus.
It is a circus.
Yeah.
It's Circus 2.0.
Yeah,
Crazy. Crazy, crazy. This is our world.
I know, right? Well, she's dusting up enough plausible deniability here that
Yeah.
she needs to continue on with this. So yeah, this Karen Reed trial, I don't know why people are obsessed with it so much as they
No.
are. My in-laws are obsessed.
Oh, people are
Obsessed.
obsessed. Yeah. 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 I'll take like grains here and there.
Yeah.
But
Nuggets.
yeah, give me a
I'll
little
have one.
taste. Yep.
I'm good.
Oh, what's this little video about? Oh, his phone never warmed up. There we go. That's news.
I know, right? I know. This day and age, this is how we have to take our news.
Yep.
One little peek at a time. This is
Yep.
all I can
Oh,
stomach
there's-
today. This is all I can do today.
100% correct.
All right, I
is
looked
it.
at it enough. I'm good.
Yep.
Let's get on with my day.
That's enough newsing for today.
That's it.
Yep.
Hawaii vacations are about to become more expensive. Hawaiian lawmakers are set to increase tourist taxes and
Oh.
dedicate the money to tackling what they've described as a climate emergency in their state.
Wow.
Newsweek has reached out to the office of Hawaiian Governor Josh Green and the Hawaiian Tourism Association outside of a regular working hours via his email for comments. And apparently, number one destination with U.S. citizens since 2014.
Wow.
Over $7 million went to Hawaii in 2022, according to Statista. Tourism sector contributed about $2.36 trillion
Wow.
of U.S. GDP
Wow.
to travel. And they're basically saying that, yeah, you're damaging this island. We have to do so
Yeah.
much work to keep this the way it is.
Yep.
They're increasing taxes on hotels and vacation rentals from 9.25 to 10%. They're also having a new tax of 11% on cruise ship cabins
Wow.
because they're worried about the ocean and all of the stuff that they're doing
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Officials are saying that basically this could bring about $100 million annually. And the Governor Green is calling it a green fee. 10 million visitors a year. And they said they need the resources to take care of their beaches, fire breaks, fix parks, bathrooms, and keep our
Good.
islands beautiful and safe.
Good. Good.
I guess if you can afford to go there, it's not going to hurt their tour. I feel bad for the
No.
locals
Yeah.
because they live and die by these taxes and these
Right.
rules and these people and the economy there.
Right. Not that we could ever compare ourselves to Hawaii because we're cute, but we're not cute.
But it's a
But
taste of that.
Yeah.
This is the stuff
Yeah.
that we're facing right now for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep. Exactly. So that's scary.
Down to a bridge tax. I don't know what the hell we're going to do over here. We've got to figure out something.
Yeah.
So if you're going to Hawaii, make that plan this year
Mm-hmm.
because it's just going to get more
Get it in
expensive.
before your green tax.
Might I suggest Portugal? It is basically the Hawaii of the East Coast. All of the things that you can see in Hawaii, we can find right here in Portugal. Go visit them.
All right.
Right.
Sold.
Hit the
I'm
Azores,
going.
everybody.
Yes.
Head
Done
on
and
over.
done.
Let's quickly hit all of the stuff that you've
Yes.
got coming up because I could talk to you for hours. I
I know,
always
this
forget
is
like
so
it's been a
good.
full hour. And I'm like, what have we even talked about? So many things.
Everything and nothing.
I know. Welcome to my morning show. Everything and
Woo!
nothing it is.
All right. So my spring cohort is gearing up for their final presentation.
When's final presentation?
The first week of June.
And can
those-
anybody go and watch it?
Anyone can go and watch it. You have to get tickets. Tickets are on our Eventbrite. You can just search up EforAll Cape Cod on eventbrite.com. Those are the first week of June. And then we have our deadline for our fall cohort is the middle of July. So get those applications in. And then I believe you have until September for our October pitch contest. Catch me and Kristen and Kai live beer tending on May 15th. And then you can catch me being a storyteller on May 29th.
That's amazing. Also, you're doing a couple of like
Yeah, then
get-togethers.
I also have some hats. I have
Right?
other hats. Car Seat Mama will be doing a car seat safety event at the Mashpee Farmers Market on June 29th. 22nd. If the 22nd is not a Sunday, then whatever Sunday is closest
Yeah, right.
to the 22nd.
One of those near
One
there.
of those.
It's like right as the kids are getting out of school.
Yeah, yep. So I'll be there doing a seat check event for Car Seat Mama. but now put that other hat back on because now I know what you were talking about. I am doing a coffee shop circuit for the month of May. You can find me. I will be at Snowy Owl this Friday. I will be at Lighthouse Keeper in 2 weeks, and I will be at Mashpee Cape Cod Coffee 2 weeks after that.
How do people keep up with your calendar of stuff? Because I know you've just got it listed.
Yeah. So the best way is our Facebook page, EforAll Cape Cod. We post all of our ongoing stuff there.
And it's always different subject matter. If you're ever thinking about going into business for yourself, or if you got one, you started it and you're like, what am I doing here? If you're in the throes of it right now and you've been there at 1 or 2 years and you're like, it's just not working or something's off.
And EforAll is free. Our pitch contests are free. Our accelerator program is free. So definitely take advantage of this awesome opportunity.
Yeah. And it's nice to bounce stuff off of peers because we know you are alone sometimes in your own business. So
if you are an experienced entrepreneur or you are someone in a experienced field,
we need you.
You want to be a volunteer, whether you want to be a mentor or you want to be a specialist, reach out. We would love to have you.
Yeah, there's no shortage of people on deck that need to just pitch in and help everyone.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
People helping people. That's what we're here for.
That's what we do. All day, every day.
Jenn, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show.
I love this.
I'm excited to have you back. I know that you've already booked another time on. So I'm like, good. Get in the habit of that, please.
Exactly.
I need to have you in my regular vortex because you're a light of sunshine.
I love it. I love it. All right.
We can get crazy together. And I need to talk about your past lives as we're leaving here. Have a great day, everyone. We appreciate your support here on Lemonadio. Yes, we are a nonprofit. And yes, you can assist us at any point in time. Please like and share any of our links on social media. That is free for you to do. And we just appreciate the support. You can listen to us on Roku TV. Alexa, play Lemonadio Radio. If you want to do a guest appearance on the show, reach out. I will send you a link to book a show.
Yes.
We've got some really fun, different new faces coming up.
Cool.
In fact, one person from your cohort is coming on with us.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to that. We've got a huge race going on here in Mashpee. It is a new select board. We have 2 members. We've got a big town meeting that is coming up this Monday.
Yeah.
So please get involved. I know I'm so sick of hearing people saying there's nothing we can do about it. We're just sitting here. What you can do is involve yourself in your local, whether it's whatever town that you're involved in, to show up and get more involved. I just was appointed to the EDIC committee on Mashpee.
Oh, wow.
I know it was a long process. It's taken me about 4 months, but now I'm officially part of the committee.
Cool.
For business and economic development.
Awesome.
And I'm really excited to make some support, some changes and do some stuff from the inside. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is and I'm showing up, and I think you can all do the same. And I'm not preaching and rah-rahing. I'm just saying, get up and do something, whether it's showing up to your kid's local school or showing up at snack time.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how big or small. Just do something today. I'll be on the show tomorrow with Hank from Mashpee TV. And we've got a lot of local stuff that we'll be talking about, including some of the articles that are up for vote. And early voting has begun.
Yeah. Get in
and they're all, I know, we've got a forum that is coming up tomorrow. We'll be at Mashpee Town Hall tomorrow. So if you want to meet some of our candidates and find out more about them with their own words, not what other people have to say about them, please show up. The League of Women Voters is going to be there, and they're going to be moderating this forum.
Yes, love that.
Yeah, so that's at 5:30 tomorrow at Town Hall. I would love to see your faces. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh my gosh, so many things. Now about that life on the Titanic, because I've got so many questions.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God. Hank's up for lunch break.